new role you're taking on this year. When did you kind of know that you were going to be setting tonight and kind of you were running a 6-2?
Yeah, so I found out this week. We kind of started implementing it on Monday and kind of worked on it throughout the week. And then tonight was the first night we rolled it out. So.
What does that mean? You run a 5-1 your entire time here. What is that? Does the mentality change, or what is that like for you to be part of where you're off the court for half the time?
Yeah, it's definitely different than a 5-1. You have to kind of go in and try to keep the rhythm of the other setter. And I thought me and Ani did a pretty good job of that. Ani set the sauce, as we like to say. She set really good, and so it made my job coming in really easy to just keep the offense going. And yeah, it's definitely different though than a 5-1.
For you personally, when was the last time you played in a 6-2?
My senior year of high school team. I used to hit though.
What about for you, Allie? I mean, the 6-2 system. I mean, you and Lindsay both get to play too. You're playing out there. What was it like for you to be able to know that you're going to be out there for the whole time and have a lot of attackers at the net?
I think it's awesome. I mean, having all of us pins out there and having an opportunity for all of us to hit is really good for our team, and I think it really helps our offense. I think having Ani and Nikki out there is really good, and I think it's fun. The 6-2 is obviously different, but like Coach always says, great ones adjust. So, and it's working out for us, and yeah, we just kind of roll with it. Works.
Allie, you led the Huskers tonight with 10 kills. How did you feel overall about your performance tonight?
It was fun. I just kind of went out there and just did what we do in practice, just kind of hitting high hands, going for it out of system, and I had my few little moments, but I got through it, and yeah, I was just going aggressive and using my shots that I knew how to do from practice, and yeah, it was fun.
Nicklin, you guys fell behind 8-4 in the third set, and then Allie is one that got you going with 3 kills in a four-point stretch. What do you see from her to kind of get you guys started in the third?
Yeah, she brings a lot of energy, and she took some really big swings there for us to try to get out of that rut. We were kind of slow to start, and when people take big swings like Allie did, it gives us the momentum, gives us the energy, and they're a really good team, and so we had to battle all night, and I thought all of our attackers did a great job, especially Allie.
You said Loyola Marymount was a tough team. Where did they challenge you most tonight? What did you see that you'll now work on differently going forward?
I mean, their offense is probably as fast as we'll
Speedy.
see the whole season. And if they're in system, they're a very challenging team to stop. You saw there was a couple times we really struggled to get the ball up, or they were one-on-one because we just had to cover 2 hitters. So props to them. They were a really challenging team to play, and dig even. So, yeah, hopefully we don't see that much speed this whole season, but I thought they did a great job with that.
Nicklin, is Caitlin hard to set sometimes?
She just touches so high, I gotta keep getting it up there. But she does a great job of managing the low sets as well, and we'll keep working on. We just started building that connection with each other, so we'll work on that definitely coming up, and try to smooth that out a little bit, because we all know how dangerous Caitlin Hort can be when she's swinging, and we just got to get her in a better position.
What did you both tell yourselves after going down 4-0 early to start the third set? What did you kind of tell yourself to kind of keep that mentality and keep going?
Yeah, we preached before the game and even during it, let's have a next point mentality. They're a great team. They're going to make plays. We just kind of got to move on to the next one. So even though we were down 4-0, I think in the third, it was just, all right, next point, we're going to side out, and then try to gain the momentum back and serve tough and try to get them out of system.
Allie, you guys, Nebraska ran a couple times that triple block. Is that something special in the 6-2 that you can do? Because you got the 3 attackers in the front row, and how effective was that for you tonight?
Yeah, I think we used the triple block a few times last year, I feel like, but this LMU offense specifically, they ran their out-of-system sets really inside, so they were getting a couple of weird touches off the middle, so I figured since they were so inside, it was just easy for me to just jump in there and just help out. I would say it is nice having all 3 big hitters in the front row at all times. It's definitely helpful, but yeah, so it just kind of happened in the moment. I just decided to.
what does that say about the depth that you guys have at attacker to be able to unroll a 6-2 and really, I mean, the balance is pretty well balanced attack.
Yeah, I think it's really awesome just having all of us in there and having such a deep bench and just having offense coming from all angles of the court is just really special, and it's just really good for our team, I think, especially just keeping our offense numbers high. So.
Did you guys feel comfortable enough with the 6-2 that you might be comfortable, I guess, with it doing with it further down the line this season?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll have to see.
Yeah,
So far,
yeah.
it's been great. Obviously, we'll just keep trying to improve it and get it better, and we'll see how we're still doing it later down the line.
Nicklin, you were having a good time serving, it seemed like, for a little bit. What were you kind of seeing? Because some of them you were putting them in a very specific place. What were you seeing with some of the serves?
Yeah, I was just really trying to thump it. I've been like giving free balls on my serve, so I was trying to thump it a little bit. And then he called me the short one, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna go for it. And I served it very short. I almost had a heart attack when I let go of it. I was like, please go over, and it went over. But I think that kind of got them out of system. So yeah, I was just focusing on thumping it and kind of serving it where they weren't instead of at them.
Last questions for Nicklin or Allie?
How well did Maddie play for either? I mean, she had 8 kills, no assists, but I think also 9 digs on defense. She really seemed to really kind of anchor. I mean, Lexi does what Lexi does, but Maddie really was kind of that second defensive anchor for y'all. How well did Maddie play out there?
Yeah, I think Maddie is just always this very stable player, and just having her on the court is very solid for our team, and just she's a great foundation for everyone. We all look up to her, and she is, like I said, just very consistent, and I expected her to, like she always does, really well.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.